Hello, lovely people. If you have questions about 2024, what you can expect, then this is the right reading for you. So choose whichever of the 4 piles before you that you are feeling the most drawn to. And you can find the timestamps for each of the groups listed in the description box below, and I will see you there at the click of your timestamp. So pile number 1, welcome first of all. And before we dive in, I wanted to make a quick note about your pile. When I was shuffling out the cards, the self-care cards that we'll get to in a little bit, those were jumping out more readily than any of the other cards that I shuffled out for this group in particular. So that let me know from Spirit that self-care is going to be something that is so important this year. It's going to be something to focus on. Spirit also said that it might be something that you have neglected within the past year. So it may be something that you're thinking about already, but if not, they want to bring it to your attention that self-care is going to be extremely important in this coming year, 2024. So let's dive right in. We have the card that you were drawn to. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. So Spirit is already saying with this card that some of you may have been on a journey, an esoteric journey, if you will. Maybe you just started watching tarot card readings, or you do tarot cards yourself, trying to educate yourself and find different knowledge on different subjects about like manifestation, the law of attraction, the nature of reality, how does this work, the bigger, greater questions about why am I here, what is my purpose, those kinds of things. And a lot of you may have had a lot of realizations already, and maybe having more realizations in this coming year about how we are all connected, how we are all one, finding your place in the universe. There's something here about interconnectedness. You can see with those patterns there in the background. So it feels like some kind of major breakthrough, like it may have even been hard for you to process. So maybe you're kind of picking up where you left off in 2024. Something here about connectedness, about being all one. So maybe some of you are going to be picking up where you left off in the year 2024 with some things that you began to get knowledge about in the year 2023. So let's take a look at your other cards. We'll leave that one there. So your energy is going to be really important to you in the year of 2024. Protecting your energy. Being more conservative with your time. Paying attention about who you're spending your time with. So let's see. The first cards that we'll start off with here are some tarot cards, and we'll get into those in a moment. We've got the 6 of Swords, the World in reverse, and the Hierophant. So these cards are meant to be kind of like an energy check for the year of 2023 to kind of see if this pile is resonating with you before we move into the energies of 2024. So again, this year might have been a year about moving forward in your knowledge, moving forward in your thought. And it doesn't have to be esoteric. That could just be furthering your education, furthering your studies, reading more books, talking to a mentor, having life coaching sessions, working with a therapist. But something here about communication and knowledge that has expanded your way forward. It's like there's been choppy waters and you're looking for answers to get to the peace. You may have had your world flipped upside down this year. So there may have been a lot of like family traditions that you're kind of questioning and letting go of. It could be as deep as a religion that you were raised up in that no longer resonates with you. Something about seeking the answers for yourself and having your worldview change, your perspective change. For some of you, there could have been a triggering incident that occurred in the year of 2023 that set you on a different spiritual path that led you to asking questions. It seems like it's been a year with a lot going on in 2023. So we'll see what happens with 2024. But this card is going to be associated with 2023 as well, just to kind of check that energy. And this card says shielded. So first of all, Spirit is letting me know that you may have felt the need to protect your energy already in 2023. The trigger statement on this card being, I am under attack, repellent, kind of being standoffish with others, pushing others away, seeing a lot of people leave your life, a turnover, a change. The true statement here being, I am strong. You will clearly see what you are taking on from outside influences and release. Your energetic boundaries are fortified. So a strong message coming through there about Spirit protecting you in this year, taking care of you. You may have started talking with your guides this year if you're within this group, or following your intuition more strongly, trusting your energy and how it feels different when different people come around. Some of you may have discovered that you're empaths this year, so understanding new things about yourself that were almost making you feel like you were under attack, but this year you've kind of strengthened yourself and found ways to shield and protect yourself. And now we're going to move into the energy of 2024 with this card. So just kind of jumping over into that. So this will be the energy that you're moving into this year, if that resonated with you for the year of 2023, to kind of see where you were coming from. So this card, independence. I am just like my mother, father, whoever you want to put in that place, is the trigger statement. And then we have the true statement being, I am free to choose. So again, right back to that card, understanding that your energy creates your reality. So your thoughts affect your energy, and that's creating your reality. So you're taking more responsibility, more accountability in this year, and stepping into your power, realizing, building off of the fact that you discovered that you were stronger maybe than you thought you were in the past year, and moving into that energy of operating within that and feeling more free in the year of 2024. You are ready to break free of the conditioning that has bound you so that you may continue your journey of healing and growth. So again, that comes back to this card when we were talking over here earlier about breaking free of past traditions, or we discussed that it might even be a religion that you were brought up in, or just a particular way that your family thought you should be, or your culture, your environment, your society, your neighborhood, something about other people creating your reality, formulating the way that you were supposed to be, and you no longer desire to take part in that practice. So you're recognizing that what you focus on is what will manifest. So you are having a really strong year in 2024 of creating your own reality, and the things that you want to make different, you will make them different. For some of you, this path could be a little bit scary. Independence can feel scary if you've been operating within those old patterns. The world is also about breaking old cycles and old patterns, old systems, old ways of belief. Okay. I'm going to save those oracle cards, and let's get out some more tarot on the year 2023. I'm sorry, 2024, Spirit. What's going on for 2024? For pile number 1. So some of the old thoughts that are painful to you could be difficult to let go of. Okay. Let's move these over a little bit. All right, so we've got that 3 of Swords in the middle in the reverse, and then we have the Lovers here. That's pretty interesting. Let's tune into these energies for 2024. So again, 7 of Cups here. You have the power to create your own reality in the year 2024. It might be feeling a little bit stagnant. It might be feeling hard to connect with your imagination, because if you selected this pile, you're probably very conditioned. You might have a little bit of a lack mentality with the 5 of Pentacles, or you may be feeling a little bit alone. Their religion definitely keeps on coming back up in this group. So I don't know if you're going through a change of religion or just questioning things, not going to your same church, breaking away from your family in some way, or your support system, your network, finding your own beliefs on not just spirituality, but life as a whole. And traditionally on the tarot cards, the 5 of Pentacles is 2 people outside of a church, and they're in the cold. So you could be feeling cast out. You could be feeling like the black sheep at this time, but you know that you have to go your own way and find your own answers. Okay. And then we have the 7 of Cups over here for 2024. So a card about fantasy, imagination. You're going to be very intrigued about, again, the nature of reality this year. If you look at this, the cup is kind of warped a little bit. It almost looks like maybe there's a cup inside of the cup. It just doesn't look to be, it looks like it's different than how it appears if you touch it and you take it apart and you start investigating it. But it's also about having your own paintbrush. And again, your freedom to choose, your power to choose, to create your own reality, to choose a new version of yourself with the 7 of Cups. This is about anything that you want. But again, it's like you're very much in your head in this year of 2024. So it may be hard to put that into practice and put that into reality, because it's like you're very cerebral and just asking those questions this year, trying to discover some new things. You still might be operating in that energy, trying to shield yourself and create some boundaries. Like you don't want other people coming in before you figured yourself out. So again, 2024 could be an interesting time as far as relationships go. So we've got the Page of Swords. Again, more about curiosity, discovery, asking the bigger questions, practicing, experimenting. Approaching things with an openness and a curiosity, rather than things being set in stone. You feel like things are more malleable, things can change. You're changing. So we've got the 3 of Swords, and it's sitting right on top of the World in the reverse. So again, as I said when that card came out, it could be difficult. There could be a little bit of pain in the process of letting go of the old version of yourself. But I do feel like you feel like this is very much worth it. It's very much worth it for you. And this is in the reverse. So whatever pain does come up, or frustration or confusion, whatever obstacles come up as you're going on this journey in 2024, you're not going to let that stop you. You have chosen to walk this new path. And you're also trusting that you're going to find new people along the way that are going to resonate with your path. So the first step is the scariest. And you've got the Death card over here, as well as the 5 of Pentacles. So absolutely going through a transformation. But look at that card, spreading your wings. With the Death, there's always a rebirth. Again, it's like you're letting go of your old mind, letting go of the things that were set in stone, and now finding out the truth for yourself, finding out the meaning of your reality. It's like a very elusive year for you here, because we're not really seeing a lot of Pentacles energy or Earth energy, minus the 5 of Pentacles, which is just a card of lack and instability. So you might be feeling again, ungrounded this year, or unable to take action steps this year. It just feels like there's a lot of questioning and a lot of mental energy going on and a lot of exploration, seeking in the year 2024. So very interesting energies that you're going to be in. And then this oracle card here is meant to represent what you will be overcoming in the year 2024. And you have got the card number 1, the hurricane lamp. And it says preparedness and inner light. So there's a lot of papers along this wall. It almost looks like old newspaper clippings, old photos, things plastered up on the wall as wallpaper. So again, it's like you're seeking the light. You've got the book here. So again, you're seeking the knowledge. You're seeking the light. The number 1, a number of being the master, the magician. And it's interesting that it's the hurricane lamp. It makes you think of a storm. So again, there could be a little bit of chaos this year, a little bit of confusion, not sure where to put all the puzzle pieces that you have. But you're a seeker. If you could take away one word for your 2024 reading, I would say seeker. You're seeking something new. And when you seek, you shall find. So be prepared to find the answers, to be led to the answers that you've been looking for. Preparedness. You're going to be feeling more prepared for your future as you start to incorporate this knowledge. And as you start to find your inner light and develop your inner light, to let it grow and let it flourish. So definitely a year of new beginnings for you with the number 1. But again, it's going to be a lot of question asking. It's less about the physical world in this year and more about your mind and your spirit. And these are a few self-care cards that we're going to end off with today for your year 2024. I wanted to see what self-care would be most important to you. And remember, at the top of the reading, we mentioned that self-care will be particularly important for this pile, which now makes a lot of sense to me since it looks like you're going through kind of a tough transitional time here. So we have the card, Look for Fairies. So it feels like Spirit is saying, look for the guidance, and it's going to be provided to you. Again, seek and you shall find. So some of you might have mentors along this path that are there to help you, friends. It could be videos that you find on YouTube, books that are going to be important, and also just looking for the magic in the world and understanding that there is light in the darkness, and the light is really coming from inside of you, your inner light. So you're never in the darkness. You're never alone. There's never anything to be afraid of. Look for the fairies. Also a message coming through that practicing gratitude could be really important for this pile as a way to keep yourself grounded and thankful for what you have and feeling comfortable that you're going to be provided for in the future as you go through this year. Believing in magic. So it's like you might discover some things this year that are hard for even you to believe and hard for you to grasp. Again, you're opening your mind up to a new level this year. So look for the fairies, and when you find them, believe in them. And then we have watch a movie. Spirit is saying that there may be some movies that are helpful to you in particular. So if you feel really called to watch a certain movie, you should watch it because there might be information for you that helps you to understand the things that you are trying to understand. And remember, it doesn't all have to be esoteric. This might be some specific problem in your life or something in your family and you want to understand it better. So there could be a movie that helps you to come into understanding with the questions that you're asking that brings you some level of peace. And yes, it can also just be something about relaxing. That might be a good way for you to relax and turn your mind off if your thoughts are becoming too much for you and just kind of get lost in a little fictional reality for a time. And then we have the card family. So I do find that interesting that the family card came out, because we've been talking throughout the reading about kind of breaking away from the traditions of your family. So family is definitely something that is here at play. It feels like some of you, if you're at odds with some of the people in your family, or for some of you, you might even be worried how your family is going to perceive you while you're asking these questions and maybe straying from what they've taught you and going a new direction. But Spirit wants you to know that your family is actually there to love you and support you. So for some of you, it's your family as a whole. And then for some of you, it feels like you're going to find one really significant person in your family that you can trust wholeheartedly and feel safe with. In the year of 2024, as you go on this journey, for some of you, they may even be asking the same questions as you, or share some story from some point in their life where they've been where you've been at that you find helpful. But something about a family connection being helpful to you. So interesting reading, pile number 1. I am going to leave it there, and love and light and blessings to you. Okay, welcome, pile number 2 to your reading for 2024. So your card, through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. So that's very interesting. Some of you might be taking part in meditation on a greater scale. Like some of you might be going to group meditations, to large events where a lot of people get together to meditate and change the energy, change the vibration in the world. I'm also hearing the word or the phrase do-gooder. So maybe some of you work for nonprofits or volunteer in your spare time, or these are things that you have been interested and have been on your mind. It's like you want to bring peace and calmness into the world, or peace and calmness in your world. Perhaps you've done a lot of shadow healing work yourself already, and now you kind of want to share those experiences with others. But Spirit, of course, letting you know that prayer and meditation will be something that is very important to you this year, if it's not a practice that you have already. And finding practices that help you to find your center, because those could look so different for everyone. But realizing that you can create a ripple effect of peace in the world, in your world, and the world at large. Okay. Let's get started with these tarot cards. So these tarot cards are going to be a little bit of a check-in for the year of 2023, to kind of see where we're leaving off before we see what you are moving into in the year of 2024. So if this sounds like your experience in 2023, that'll kind of let you know if this is your pile, the right pile for you. So we've got the 6 of Cups, the Empress, the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. The 4 of Pentacles actually feels pretty heavy to me. I'm going to be honest. It feels pretty heavy to me. It feels like there is something difficult to let go of, something difficult to move on from. Yeah, and Spirit is saying like seeing something with rose-colored glasses, wanting to give birth to something, something wanting to work out that maybe is not working out, that you need to let go of, but you have not been able to. This feels like a really confusing emotional energy, like you've kind of been going back and forth with yourself a little bit. Could have to do with a romantic relationship. For some of you, it could have to do with struggles with your children, if you have adult children, or, you know, deciding something around family, deciding something around even a business that you wanted to create, that you wanted to give birth to. It's like there's a flow, but it's not going in the direction that you want it to go. Maybe you've been a year learning about releasing control. Let's see what else comes out here. So this card is going to be for 2023 before we move into the 2024 energy. We've got the card Restore. So this would be something that you're working on this year. The trigger statement says, I am broken. So again, that really matches with that emotional energy that I'm feeling about something just not working out. Okay, so I am broken, and the true statement is, I am illuminated. As you release your attachment to the high and low, you find peace and balance. Honor the cycles of your body and energy now. So if you're a woman in particular, you could have been experiencing some health issues, or perhaps for some of you, even a mother in your life or important female energy in your life has experienced some kind of health issues this year. It could be physical, it could be emotional, mental struggles this year. It just, the emotional energy in this pile feels just kind of low and kind of sad. Like, again, something that needed to be released that was very hard to release. And I mean, that could look so different for each of you. But it's like you were trying to restore something, trying to fix something that was broken, trying to fix something that wasn't working. And I don't really feel like you're out of that energy just yet of feeling like you're broken or why won't this work? So it's like you have to get off the roller coaster ride, though, as you release your attachment to the high and low. That's where you're going to find your peace and your balance and be able to restore that loving energy, restore your emotional peace and come back into yourself. Okay, and this is, I mean, you are going to find the answers because the true statement is, I am illuminated, but it feels like that's still something that you're working on. It's also like darker at the top of this card and going into the lighter energy. So that's something that you're trying to root into your physical reality. So sometimes you might feel like you emotionally know whatever this is that you're trying to come into understanding with, but it might be hard to play out in your practice. So this is a card jumping over into your 2024 energy, and it says innocence, which is very good to see, actually. Innocence, and that does make me think of the Six of Cups right there. Innocence, stepping back into your innocence, having a renaissance of your childhood, connecting with some more fun and light energies to relax yourself. So the trigger statement, I have so much to do. And the true statement, I am playful. With tangerine on there, something that's kind of bright and fresh. Spirit is even saying that literally eating fruits could be something that makes you feel better. Let the burdens of responsibility go in this moment and look at your world with the eyes of a child. So something here about in 2024, that's what I said. It's like you're still working through this. Some of you may feel like you have been in a mothering energy, even if you are not a mother. You may have been taking on too much responsibility, feeling like you were in charge of something, like it was your job to make it happen, your job to figure it out. And Spirit is saying that you're actually going to have more luck if you connect with that inner child energy and allow yourself to be playful. Spirit is showing me literally just closing a book. Like if you're looking at workbooks, your laptop, whatever, you just close it and you get up from the desk and you walk away. And a lot of times that's actually how people find answers, because when you sit there in that same energy on whatever life is throwing at you, you don't really have the fresh energy flowing. So sometimes it might sound counterintuitive, like, no, I need to sit here and figure this out. But Spirit is saying that you're going to come into a flow if you will allow yourself to connect with that innocent energy, start over, begin again. Feel the freshness, feel the playfulness, and a spark is going to come to you. Okay, so let's get some tarot here for 2024. Interesting way to start off the reading. What is going on for pile number 2? In 2024. And I will go ahead and mention for your pile, in a moment we'll take a look at the oracle card that is meant to be something that you will overcome in the year of 2024. but that card came out the hardest for your group. So it feels like you're very anxious to overcome something, determined to overcome something. And that makes sense with the energy that we're seeing here. You might be really determined to let that go, to figure out the solution. So we'll look at that in a moment. What's going on in 2024 for pile number 2? 7 of Wands. Okay, 5 of Cups. Okay, some heavy energies here, but we will talk about them. And just know that whatever Spirit is bringing up to talk about is always, 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 always for your greatest good. So I just want to be really gentle with you. Know that, again, prayer, meditation, it's God answers for you, and you can create the change and find the peace that you want to see in your world. It starts with you. Okay, so 2 of Swords. You might be starting off the year or experiencing at some point in 2024 some kind of conflict, a stall, a crossroads, a place where you have to, it's not working. Again, there's something that's not working. And remember, this is just a tarot reading, so the intuition, you have to use yours as well to see how this applies to your life. But you'll know if this resonates with you or not. So if this just doesn't sound like your energy and what you're going through, then please pick another pile, pick another video. But always trust what Spirit is saying. This is someone's message here. So there could be someone in your life that you're having conflict with, difficult communications with, frustration with. It's not a meeting of the minds. Now, mind you, this could apply to a romantic relationship, family, friends, work. It could be any of that. It's going to be different for everyone that watches. You got the 9 of Cups, the Tower, King of Cups in reverse, 7 of Wands in reverse, 5 of Cups. Okay. So Spirit wants things to be easier on you. Again, they're trying to encourage you to get to that place of restoring your innocence. These 2 cards really go together. Your 2023 is playing right into your 2024. It's like they're not separate years. They're playing right into each other. It's very important for you to figure this out by not figuring this out. It's like you have to let go of trying to find the answers or the right words. The 9 of Cups. There's something that you want really badly, but Spirit is saying that you have to let go. You have the Tower moment. So if you don't let go, something is going to occur in your life, right? Like if we're trying to make something happen at the job, but that's not the job for us, that's not the path, and you won't quit the job and follow your true desires and follow your path, then Spirit is going to remove the job. You're going to get fired, or the business is going to close down. This is just an example. But Spirit is encouraging you that sometimes what we think we want is not actually what we want, or not actually what we need. So again, it's like Spirit encouraging you to look at this from a fresh perspective, to reconnect with your actual desires, because sometimes we might get so caught up in being stubborn or saving face or just finishing this thing that we started and not even realizing that we no longer even want that. Right? It could be like a relationship. You've been in the relationship so long, you want it to work, you think we've been together so long, we might as well get married, we already had kids, we might as well stick it out. But do you still want it? Do you still want it? Are you aware of what's going on today? Or are you just trying to make it work because that's the pattern, because that's what you thought was supposed to happen? The 6 of Cups can also be old energies coming back around. But the Empress is new and fresh. You've got to get to those new, fresh energies. So there's going to be something that you have to let go. But what happens when you let go? There's always something new. There's always something better. There's always something more. But you've got to get in a space of find a peace within yourself to be able to receive that. So the King of Cups being in the reverse here again, you might be feeling a little bit imbalanced emotionally, like we talked about earlier. an energy of needing to protect yourself, but you might be feeling kind of tired and kind of weary. So it really feels like 2024 is going to be getting to that place of the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Like, you just have to put this down. The Tower moment just has to happen. This Spirit is showing me a wave just coming up and knocking away your work so that you can't work on it anymore. There's something to let go of. So I keep saying that, but Spirit keeps reiterating it. So if you had one takeaway message for your group, pile number 2, it would be let go. And then we have, again, I said the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So it's encouraging you to put your stubbornness down, put your walls down, and let it go. Because the way that you're approaching something isn't working, and you need a freedom and a release for new energy to come in. And then we have the Five of Cups over here. So in the traditional tarot, there's 3 cups knocked over, there's 2 cups standing upright. The Two of Cups is all about something that we love. So what does that mean? And there's also the water under the bridge that Spirit is showing me on the traditional tarot for a Five of Cups card. So the water under the bridge, that's old stuff. It's water under the bridge. It has nothing to do with you. It's meant to flow through your life. But Spirit is showing me you putting up like a dam in that area to stop the water, to stop the flow. Like, you need this old energy here. You need this to work. Like a lack energy, like you're afraid that you won't get any more water. You won't get any more emotions. You won't get any more love. You won't get any more flow. That's not true. That's not the nature of life. So the Five of Cups is always there to encourage us to, yes, experience our emotions, but don't dwell in that sadness. Don't dwell in that frustration. Don't dwell in those hard spots. We're not meant to stay there. You have to let it flow and be the water under the bridge. And you have to look at the Two of Cups when you're ready and pick them up and find the love inside of yourself and be able to move on and be able to birth new energies into your life and be able to find your peace. There's always peace with whatever's happening. Strong messages here, pile number 2. Heavy hitters in this pile. So let me know for sure if this is resonating in the comment section, because this is kind of a crazy message to deliver here, but we always have to deliver the truth. So this oracle card is meant to represent something that you will be overcoming in the year of 2024. And we have the horseshoe. It says luck and chance, the number 35. So the number 35 adds up to a number 8, right? They're also showing me the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords. So again, it's like there's been a painful experience because you've been struggling with something in your mind. But the 3 and 5 actually represents the 8, which is like the 8 of Swords. So there is a way out of all of that pain and all of those negative thoughts. And 8 is a number of abundance. So whatever you're letting go of, you can get more of that. If you're letting go of a love, you can get more love. If you're letting go of a job, you can get a better job. That type of energy. But this year, what you're going to be overcoming is feeling like it was just out of your control. It was just up to luck. It was up to chance. It was up to fate. So this year, you are creating your own luck. So you might be feeling more lucky. Some of you might have an actual object that you carry around with you that makes you feel more lucky. Or Spirit is even showing like a stress ball, maybe something that belonged to someone special to you that's making you feel just more grounded and more at peace, more blessed. But you've got the blue energy here, the throat chakra. So you're going to be getting down to the truth. You're going to be getting some healing in this year. And recognizing that you have more power to create than you may have thought in the past. Okay, and then we're going to end it off on some self-care cards here. So these cards are meant to help you navigate this year and take good care of yourself. We've got Sweet Treat, yeah, so with this card, Spirit is really giving me a message of warmth. Warmth. So some of you might like to sit by a fireside, get under some warm blankets. Whenever you think of the word warm, whatever that makes you think of is going to be something that's important to you in taking care of yourself this year, because it's like a warmth of emotion, warming yourself back up, thawing out after a difficult time. And yes, for some of you, it can be literally sweet treats. We also talked about the fruit maybe being something that would be important when we saw the tangerine card earlier. So literally fruit, sweet things, connecting with someone over sweet memories. But allowing yourself, again, like with that childlike energy here, allowing yourself to have the cookie, allowing yourself to have the break, not always telling yourself no. Understanding that this tower moment is because those things need to go. So, take care of yourself in that moment. Give yourself something sweet, even if it's discussing sweet memories or literally something sweet. Treat yourself this year because you deserve it. And to show yourself that you can still connect with your desires. You can still find the things that you want in this world. Okay, we've also got the card Dream Journal. Are you sleeping? So for some of you, journaling in general, not just dream journaling, could be significant for you in helping you to understand your own mind, your own thoughts. Again, trying to reconnect with, do I actually want this anymore? What do I actually want? What is my way forward? Because it feels like you've been doing something for a long time and it needs a reset, restoring yourself like we saw at the top of there. And she's under a blanket too. So again, getting under some soft blankets. There's something about being soft with yourself and being warm with yourself, making yourself physically comfortable. But dreams could be important to you at this time, revealing different information, which makes sense because our dreams are also there to help us work out our emotions. And from the very top of this reading, it seemed like a really emotional time, emotional upheaval over here with the Five of Cups even being there. And then we've got Build Strength, a card number 6. 6 could be significant since you have the Six of Cups over there as well. Healing some past energy. Again, dreams could be really important. She's got the third eye up here, the third eye chakra, opening that up, getting information through your dreams again. Yeah, but it's like you're going to be building your strength over time. You don't go to the gym overnight and become the champion. It's something that you have to work up to. So Spirit is just really encouraging you, pile number 2, to be kind to yourself this year. Be gentle with yourself. And your key word, remember, was let go. So I'm going to leave you right there. Love, light, and blessings to you, pile number 2. All right, pile number 3, let's jump right in. Welcome to you. So the first thing about your pile, when I was shuffling your pile, all of your cards were coming out explosively. So it feels like 2024 is going to be a year of like fast movement. Spirit is showing me the Knight of Wands. We'll have to see if that comes out anywhere. So the Knight of Wands, just kind of an out there energy, stuff happening, stuff moving, like bubbles popping. They're giving me that sound like something is moving, something is shifting here. So when I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. So this year, 2024, you might be asking yourself, am I doing this out of love or am I doing this out of fear? And simplifying the things in your life to find, are you doing it from a space of love and centering yourself back in that all the time? So let us dive right in. We're going to start out with some tarot here. These cards in particular, we're going to start off with looking at your energy of 2023, just as kind of a little energy check-in, see if this sounds like you and what you've been going through before we jump into 2024 energies. These are really nice energies. So this is a much higher vibration than the other pile. I'm seeing good times with family, good time with friends, connectedness. You've got the 10 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. So my gosh, this is like fun, smiles, happiness, laughter, good times, connection. Everything's going your way. So you may have already been in this energy of love. This is also reminding me of the citrine stone, so that could be kind of important for you guys since Spirit is bringing that through. Also a stone about money coming into you, you know, manifesting anything that you want, feeling good about it, and it appears. Wow, this is just a really good energy, like harvest and abundance, having plenty, having enough, whatever makes you happy is there for you. Not too much else to say about those cards because they are just so amazing. So good energies for you. This card is going to be representative of the 2023 energy as well, and then we'll jump into one for 2024. So this card, the trigger statement is I am ashamed. And your true statement is I am cherished. I don't feel like you would identify with the I'm ashamed part. I feel like you definitely would identify with the true statement of I am cherished. The card is worthy. There are connections to ancestral and childhood memories that are ready to be healed. Allow divine light to shine within. Oh, it feels like you may be a natural generational curse breaker within your family. Some people might view you as the glue for your family, or like the mediator of your family, making people come together. Treating yourself so well that you inspire others to treat themselves better. Feeling like you're worthy of this happiness and just operating in it. It feels like you're very connected with spirit and connected with the divine. Even if you don't necessarily walk around feeling like you're so spiritual and talking about those sorts of things, it's like you are just innately connected with the divine. So recognizing the love and the light inside of yourself and inspiring others to do the same thing. Okay, so 2024 energy now is what we're moving into, and we have the card reconnect. Trigger statement, I need to escape. You might experience people in your life that are feeling that way. The true statement is I am present. The root of the issue for you will make itself known. Be open to the information you receive from your body, mind, and environment. So 2024, and reconnect. You might reconnect with some people from your past, with some people from when you were younger, but this really doesn't feel like your energy. This feels like this is energy of you helping others in the year of 2024. Like you're going to be on a mission, you're going to be on a purpose. That's probably why we felt that explosive energy, because when we're connected with the divine light, there's nothing that we want to do more than share it with other people. So no matter what you've been through in your life before this time, this feels like a really invigorating time where you are feeling the goodness, you are feeling the happiness, you are feeling the divine, and you want to get out there and you want to share it with people, whether it's sharing it on YouTube, sharing it on another social media platform, sharing it just face to face with the people in your life. It's like you're going to be a light in people's lives in the year of 2024 and in your own, and reconnecting. I'm hearing reconnecting people with themselves, reconnecting people with the love, with the light, with the universe, making friends with the universe instead of feeling like enemies with the universe. It's like you have big work to do in 2024. So that's going to look different for each of you. So don't take that on like it's a big responsibility necessarily, because this might just be you continuing on that energy of living your life and saying, wow, look at all these synchronicities. Look at all these wonderful things that are happening for me. And you're sharing that as testimony to other people and just inspiring them that they too can pull out their wand and have good things happen for them in their life. So this is the tarot that's going to represent the energies for 2024. Let's see what Spirit has for you. I do feel like that wanted to be in the reverse. Knight of Cups, 10 of Wands, Emperor, okay, in the reverse. 10 of Wands is in the reverse as well. Five of Pentacles, Temperance, and let's get one more card. I feel this one, the Eight of Pentacles. Yes, you have work to do. Okay, but again, the Lovers was there when I split the deck. Don't take this as, it's not traditional work. It's not like I'm going to create a business plan and I'm going to affect this many people's lives and I'm going to go this route. This is very much just you experiencing love, experiencing the universe in bliss, the way that it's meant to be. And you are being guided by the light, helping guide other people back to the light and reconnecting with the most true part of themselves. It's a celebration. You're having a good time, pile number 3. And you're pile number 3. That's a number of expansion. And then your cards came out explosively. And then you've got the Three of Cups there, which is all about sharing and community and connection. This is really good energy. It feels beautiful to be in. It's really exciting energy. And it's just about you being who you are, operating in the energy that you're in. And it's going to affect so many people in a good way, in a positive way. So we've got the Knight of Cups here. So again, the knight on the shining white horse, rescuing people, saving people, but it's not heavy work. It's just offering love. It's like when you come into the room, your energy is that uplifting energy, right? You might just be going out to grab a coffee, going out to get something to eat, and you're just saying hey to people and giving them a smile and giving them a wave, and it's like your energy is just so uplifting for them. We've got the Ten of Wands in the reverse. So you don't believe in hard work this year of 2024. Like you just don't have to work hard because you're just so connected with the universe. So the universe is going to provide for your needs. This is not about a year of struggle. If you've had energy like that in your life, it won't be the energy of 2024. I can tell you that. We've got the Emperor here in the reverse. I feel like you're not going to overthink this. You're not going to be overly strategic. You're not going to be overly planning. It's like you're kind of letting go of control and you're just going to enjoy yourself. So if you've been like a workaholic in the past, no, not this year. You're letting that take the back seat. You're going to enjoy the ride. Something may have happened along your life that made you understand that time is precious and you want to take back your time. You've learned that time is more valuable than money, that money is not everything, that physical, monetary success is not everything. Not to say that you won't have that, but it is to say that it's not going to be the most important thing in your value system this year of 2024. You're looking at things differently. You're going through this portal over here. So for some of you, that could also be a message about taking help. You know, hiring new people onto your business, delegating tasks within your household so that you have more time to enjoy yourself. Showing other people that it's okay to release control. You don't have to do every job to make everything work. If some of you were spreading yourself too thin in the past. We got the Temperance here. So a time of contemplation, of thought, a good, calm year emotionally. Like it's not a lot of upheaval. It's not a lot of work to do. It's about being present in the moment. It's about experiencing yourself in relation to the world and how you connect with people, places, and things around you. You might be meditating and doing breath work, coming into yourself, coming home to yourself, soothing, healing energy, being that for yourself and being that for others, being guided back to the light. Okay, and then we have the Eight of Pentacles here. So again, still a productive year. Like whatever you want to get done this year, you can still get it done, but it's not going to be through hard work. It's not going to be laborious. It's going to be because you understand the flow. It's going to be because you feel worthy of this coming in. It's going to be because you feel reconnected to yourself and to the universe. And again, this is like the work that you have to do in the world. Collaboration, being a mentor for others. It's like you've learned how to do something very well. You know, for some of you, you may have already built the business. You may have already conquered the material world. And now you want something different. but you know how to do that. It's already on autopilot, so things are going to continue running smoothly for you, but you're focused on a whole different set of values this year. The things that meant something to you before, they don't mean something to you now. You're just in a whole nother space. Okay, so this card is going to represent something that you will be overcoming in the year of 2024. And we've got the card 20, the crossroads. It says road opener and decisions. I feel like your decisions are going to be easy this year because you're going to follow your intuition. Where before you might have got more in your logical mind and thought things through and planned it out and thought 10 steps ahead. No, not this year. You're following your gut. You're following your instincts. You're following your love. You're following the guidance of the universe. Which way feels good? Which way feels like I'm flowing? No, it feels hard going that way. I'm not going to go that way. I'm going to go with the flow. Going into the unknown. There's a lot of depth within this year. Very deep colors here. Very deep still water here. Peacefulness. A peacefulness on this crossroads. You're just trusting that you're being guided this year. It's such a comfortable energy. It's like you're going to have a new level of peace that maybe you haven't experienced before. The crossroads. So you could be making a pivot in your life, a change in your life. This might be all new energy for you. Going further down the crossroads. There could be some division from people that no longer match you, that are no longer on your path, but that's okay. You're going to connect with the right people that are in the same energetic space as you, that are offering the love, that are on the love path. So road opener, I'm hearing game changer for you. And last but not least, we are going to look at some self-care cards that will be important for the year 2024. For you, pile number 3, we've got positive affirmations. Yeah, I love myself. Third eye chakra open. Getting more powerful with meditation, getting more powerful in your body, making space for your spirit to reside in your body. Again, being led intuitively into your decisions this year. But positive affirmations could be something that helps. Maybe some of you like to write positive affirmations on sticky notes or set reminders, Spirit is saying, on your phone that are actually just little positive affirmations, good things popping up throughout your day, listening to different videos or podcasts, things like that, that literally just have positive affirmations, because it's changing your energetic frequency. It's changing your vibration. It's attracting different things into your life. So again, you might have things that you want to attract in your life, but it's not going to happen through hard work and labor this year and planning. It's going to happen through feeling good, through changing your vibration, through recognizing a different way that the universe can work than you thought it was in the past. Interesting. And we have the card Connect with Your Womb. So if you're a woman, getting checked out could be something important for you this year to do as far as your physical body, but also whether you're masculine or feminine, connecting with your own mother could be something that's important, or just healing mother wounds might be something that's important. Offering love to that could be something that's very healing and freeing for you within this year. And also just a physical message about paying attention to your gut health, right? So maybe paying attention to the kinds of foods that you're eating and things like that. There's also flowers on this card, funny enough, so it feels like maybe having fresh flowers around your house is going to be something that increases your vibrational energy there. And then we have make a vision board. So again, that's really interesting that this comes out number 33. So again, 333 could be an angel number that you're seeing in the year 2024. It's like you hit the ground running from the year 23 and you're just ready to go in 24. So maybe creating this vision board ahead of time, because again, a vision board is all about creating something that you want, through the path of least resistance, allowing it to come into you from the universe instead of getting out there and working hard for it in that traditional sense. Because you feel worthy. You feel worthy. So you've done work on that before. You feel worthy of receiving this love from the universe. And because you are, you have more love to share with other people and to help them connect with the light. So paying attention to what you're taking in your environment will be something that's important. And Spirit encouraging you to manifest through the path of least resistance in this year. So I hope that made sense for you. Pile number 3, I'm going to leave you right there. Love, light, and blessings to you. Welcome, welcome. Pile number 4 for the year 2024. Let's dive right into your energy. So you were drawn to the Hope is the Conduit for Miracles card. So hope makes it easy. If you are bogged down in the dirt and the bad things and the heavy energies, it's going to make it hard for miracles to happen in your life. And then you're going to have those self-fulfilling prophecies where miracles aren't happening in your life. So Spirit is encouraging you in the year of 2024 to connect with hope. Yes, allow yourself to hope. Even if you've been let down in the past, Spirit is saying, allow yourself to hope. In whatever area that is of your life, hope is the conduit for miracles. So we have to have the hope there to let the miracles flow. The miracles want to flow, but we got to have the hope there. Spirit is showing me actually a slip and slide. So, you got to have the water on it to be able to slip down. If there's no water, that's going to be a really rough ride when you try to slide on that plastic mat, right? So hope is the conduit for miracles. Funny message from Spirit there. Okay. Well, we have to give what Spirit says. So let's see what comes through. I was definitely thinking there could be a message about your love life with this pile, and it's so funny because we have the 2 of Cups. Now, it doesn't have to be love life. This can still be applied to other things in your life, but these particular tarot cards are representing your energy of 2023. Just to do a quick check-in before we jump into those 2024 energies to see what's happening next, so you can see if this is you. Does this make sense for your life, where you've been at so far? 2 of Cups. This has a really good energy coming off of it. So it feels like maybe you've just met someone new, but this could also be applied in other ways. Like maybe you just met a job or got hired at a job, started a new business, something that you really love, something that you really like. This could be connecting with people in your community. Maybe you really like your neighbors. Maybe you moved into a new place that you really like. Maybe you found a school that you really love. There's something that you resonate with that's really landing with you, that's coming into your life right now in the 2023 as we leave that behind, right? Strength. Stepping into your own strength. Spirit is saying some of you may be becoming independent for the first time, or independent for the first time in a long time if you're moving into a new phase of your life. This always makes me think of the medical symbol. Some of you could be going to medical school, like some of you could have just got accepted into a doctorate program for medical, or PhD program, something like that. But also healing. And this kind of looks like the lion with wings on it. So it's like you're coming into a new strength. You're taking flight. You're feeling more confident. We've got tons of yellow here. And it's really playing out in your physical life with the 10 of Pentacles here. I mean, this is a time of stability, money, or you've started something that has the hope of money and longevity within your life. If you're with someone, you might be thinking this is your person for the rest of your life. A lot of strong energies, feeling confident about where you're at in life. So if that's you, this is your reading. If not, maybe pick a different pile, or maybe there's a message here for you. Let's find out. So this card is representing energy from 2023 as well. We've got the card Discern with the yellow here again. So yellow is going to be really significant for you. Solar plexus chakra, confidence, vibrancy, youthfulness, vitality, connecting with others, drinking from the cup of life. And your card trigger statement says, "It is not my fault." And your true statement is, "I take full responsibility." Shift into your body and listen. Release the emotions you have been storing and move forward. Okay, so taking responsibility in your love life for some of you, taking responsibility for the things that you want, discernment and choices. Two of Cups can also represent choices. Which thing do you like? Which path do you want to follow? What do you like more? Taking responsibility and accountability for yourself. So becoming more decisive, having discernment, the ability to discern. And then for 2024, this is the energy that we're moving into. We've got the card Cleanse. There is no answer is the trigger statement. True statement. I am the answer. Right. So a healing, coming into yourself, stepping into your strength, feeling very empowered. You're like, you know what? I want this. No one's going to stand in my way. I am the answer. I'm going to create this. Okay. And it says the aligned outcome for you is simple, but not necessarily easy. Commit your goals to heart each day and know every single action will take you closer to them. So again, you've got the long-term insight here. You're playing the long-term game, long-term energy. And maybe that's why we got the information about signing up for a doctorate program or something like that, because that takes a long time. That takes a lot of work. So even if you're not doing that, you could be really just committing to something in your life that you see is a long-term investment, a long-term future. So it's going to be about stepping into a relationship or a partnership of some kind in 2023, and that's carrying over into the 24 with a lot of strength. So again, that could be a romantic partnership, but it could also just be a business partnership, or you going to the right school that you want to go to, you choosing a path, discerning what it is to you, and trusting that where there's hope, there's going to be a good outcome. So let's get some tarot to see what Spirit will tell us about 2024 for you, pile number 4. Group 4, what do you want them to know about 2024? It feels like good energy. It feels like building certainty in your life, building more confidence in your choices and in your path. Yeah, 8 of Wands. Quick moving energy, light energy. You've got the Hanged Man in the reverse, 7 of Wands in the upright. I feel like you don't care what anybody else thinks, at least in 2024. That's the energy that you're moving into. Even if someone is telling you that that goal is too big, maybe they just feel intimidated, but you're going to feel more confident in yourself to still go ahead with it. 3 of Cups is in the reverse. You're not going to be listening to those other people. I do feel there's a message about other people coming by, maybe like that's been stalling you out in the past with the Hangman in reverse, of listening to other people. And it's not even people that they mean well. They mean well. So this could be people that genuinely care about you, genuinely think they're giving you good advice, but it's not their path. Your path is not their path. And so Spirit wants you to have that discernment, to trust in yourself, to trust in your strength and what you feel strongly about, and go forward with it. 8 of Wands. When it's easy for you to flow forward, that's because you're on the right path. So it's about trusting in yourself and not arguing with these other people. Yeah, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. There's going to be something in 2024 that you've wanted for a long time that you're deciding to move forward on. But again, there's something here about longevity, thinking about your future, playing the long-term game. This is not short-term energy when we see the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like you're taking the first step on a very long journey. And that's going to look so different for everyone. Okay, and then we have the Strength card repeating itself. So that's really interesting. 8 could be a significant number for you. 888 might be a number that you're seeing, or 88, any combination of those. It's also the infinity symbol repeated over here, right? So this is something that we're going to be doing for the foreseeable future. Again, something here about something for the long time, whether it be a relationship or some kind of commitment that you've made to yourself in your life, to only do things that resonate with you, to use your own discernment. But you're going to be moving forward. You've got the 8 of Wands, so you have fast-paced energy coming in. it's really a feel-good season, 2024. It's a feel-good season. Again, Spirit just coming through with the slip and slide. So it's got to be fun energy, getting down and dirty, but you're loving it, moving forward. 7 of Wands, it's like, I'm sure about this. I've used my discernment. I'm sure about this. Thanks, but no thanks. I don't need your input. I appreciate your input, but I'm not listening to it. I'm not following the crowd. I'm going my own way. And it's a journey. It's a journey. Knight of Pentacles, but you're sure about this. The Knight of Pentacles, it could be stubborn. People might think you're stubborn, but it can be that good energy of not giving up, having the tenacity, keep going. You've got the strength to get through this. You're wearing your own crown. You're crowning yourself. You're crowning yourself, and you're hoping in your miracles, and you're going where you want to go, pile number 4. That's an amazing energy. And the 5 of Wands is here when I split the deck. So I feel like that could have been something that was a struggle for you in the past. Isn't it a struggle for most all of us? I think so. So congratulations on being in this energy where you just fully trust yourself. And you're just to that place of comfort. Spirit just keeps saying, you know what? So it feels like you're going to be saying, you know what? This is what's right for me. And I've got to see what's down this path. I have to see what's going to develop. So you're going to be having a really strong calling to whatever this is. You know the direction, you know the way, and just keep your hope and keep your faith. Miracles are going to work out for you. All right, pile number 4, strong messages. This card is meant to represent something that is going to, something that you'll overcome within the year of 2024. Okay, there's 3 candles back there. Makes me think about the 3 of Wands, the fire element. So expansion, looking in the distance, again, long term, something here. Your takeaway word, pile number 4, would be longevity, or playing the long game, long term, a far vision into the future. So something you do now, you're feeling good about for the long term. Okay, so Psalm book, rejoicing and faith. You're having faith within yourself. Some of you might be lighting candles for prayer. This could represent guidance from the divine with the light, the wisdom. You're going to be guided along your path of expansion. Psalm, so music could be something that's important for you within this year of 2024. Healing for you. It's like you're taking a page out of someone else's book, but you're making it work for you. You're doing something differently with that information. It's like, again, it's like I appreciate your input. I'm going to take whatever value there is out of that, and now I'm going to go my own way. And at the end of the day, people are going to rejoice for you. They're going to be really impressed with your level of hope and confidence, and they're going to feel happy for you with that. I mean, because who doesn't love to see strength? Honestly, when we're operating in our strength, people love that. They're attracted to that. They're drawn to that. So people are going to be, Spirit is showing me someone clapping their hands for you, getting excited for you. So to round it off, we are going to look at some self-care cards for 2024. What can you do to take care of yourself? What's going to be most important? Look at that eye right there. So it feels like insight is going to be very important. Stars in your eyes. It's like you see it, you want it, and you're going after it. We've got the yin and yang symbol back here. So a very balanced year for you. Writing it down. It says journaling, but Spirit is saying writing things down that you want to manifest. So writing it down at the top of the year, go back and look at it at the end of the year and see how much off of that list came true. How much of it did you accomplish, receive, right? And just journaling to process your emotions, to look back at yourself and really be able to see your progress, to be able to see your growth and your confidence that you're gaining. She's got yellow fingernails, so that's going to be so important. Your solar plexus chakra, it's going to be a year of feeling more confident in yourself and your choices and sure about your direction. And then we have the card Be Still. This also looks like the Hanged Man. Okay, let's pull this out here because let's get this card. You have the Hanged Man, and this looks like the Hanged Man. So what does that mean? It means 2024 is a year of perspective shifting, seeing things differently. So something that might have been a problem to you before, again, Spirit keeps saying, you know what? So it's like I don't know why they keep saying that. Maybe someone in this pile always says that when you get an epiphany, when you get an idea, it's like lightning striking. You've got the idea, the shooting star. Meditation could be important to you, being still, having quiet moments to receive, again, that guidance that we talked about with the candles from the universe, okay? And then we have look to the stars. So again, with the shooting stars, reading your horoscope, maybe that's something you want to do in the year 2024. It might really hit this year. It might really land for you this year. Knowing that life is just cycles. So Spirit is actually bringing through a really strong message right now with look to the stars and the cycles, the patterns. Knowing that life is just an ebb and flow, like that water on that slip and slide is so important for you this year, because it's like you got to give it a try. If you want it, you got to give it a try. If you like it and that's the direction you think you want to go, you have to give it a try. And you have to know that it's not permanent. Nothing in life is permanent. So if you don't like it, then you don't have to stay on that pathway. But you deserve to be able to see that. And also, Spirit is just saying to go out and look at the stars at night, because it can just really connect you with the universe, connect you with something bigger than yourself, and bring you some peace and stillness and enjoyment, and help you to get into that new perspective outside of yourself. Okay, pile number 4. So I'm going to leave it right there. Love, light, and blessings to you.